and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com, and I'm here to do the Vivacious Virgo November Tarot reading. Still a lot happening in the heavens. I say that every single month, I know, this year. This year has been like amazingly, I don't even have the word, phenomenal in terms of change. Okay, we talked like that in 2000, you know, and everybody thought the world's computers were going to stop and nothing happened. But this year has just been the biggest year, I think, since I've been alive. That's been a while. Okay, so if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. I also have a new channel called Truth Reality You, and I'll leave the link to that channel down below in the description. Please come over. I'm doing things over there that are probably a bit too controversial for this channel, and things about my dreams and experiences that I've had in life. Okay, so let's go to the board now and see what we can see. Now, if you want to, you can treat this like pick a card and pick a number between 1 and 5 if you want to do that. Or alternatively, you might want to go by the time, week 1, 2, 3, 4, and here at the end, a couple of days at the end. Okay, so let's look at the first card, number 1, or the first week, beginning of the month of November for Vivacious Virgos. Just looking okay, going with that card. I do things a bit differently. I like to close my eyes and have a psychic vision. Okay, there's a large avocado here on a tree. Look, it's a type of avocado that I've never seen before. We've actually got avocados growing here at my place. But this is very pendulous, I would call it. It's like hanging. I see this sort of, it's got a big bulbous sort of bottom, kind of like myself. And it's hanging from the tree. I'm not hanging from a tree. Not this life. I'm sure I've done it before, though. Very sensitive around the throat, I am. And so, yeah, I've probably done it at some point. Okay, in a past life or something like that. Okay, so avocados are packed full of protein and fat, good kinds of fat and vitamins. They're a really, really super healthy food. And so you may look at your diet this month, Vivacious Virgos, and Harry agrees. Prince Harry says yes. Look at your diet and see, you know, what improvements you can make so that you're eating more healthily. Okay, the card that comes up is the Seven of Swords. This is known as traditionally as the thief in the night card. So somebody's stealing from you, not only possessions, but also your self-respect or your self-confidence or something like that. But I don't always see it that way. I think it's actually quite rare, in fact, and that people actually can steal your possessions, you know. I mean, I know it goes on all the time, but yeah, it doesn't go on every single day. Okay, if you're in a toxic relationship, they may be stealing your self-respect on a daily basis. That is true. I often see this as moving away from a dangerous situation or a bad situation. She's looking back, see, and she's making some decisions here with the swords, and she's putting that into concrete action because she's stabbed the swords into the ground here. The yellow on her legs, you can look at it two ways. Yes, it could be a coward running away like a coward from the scene of the crime. Or because it's bright yellow, that's why I see the positive side of this more than the traditional meaning. And that is about self-respect, confidence. And when it's bright like that, that's the solar plexus functioning in an optimal way, in a healthy way. Not sneaking away like a coward. It'd be a really murky yellow, a dull, you know, with a lot of grey and brown through it, and it's not. So I see, if you've picked card number 1, most likely you're moving away from a bad situation and moving into a new situation where you get more self-respect, more self-love, more confidence to do things, complete projects, actually have the bravery to start, the courage to start new things and complete them. Okay, so it can also suggest, being courageous, especially around travel, because these tents are sort of indicative of or indicative of travel. But at the very least, they're about the chakras opening and things being released out of the chakras. Maybe you'll remember some time when there were some cowards in your life, or there were people that were stealing your self-respect. It could come up that way, okay? But I do feel it's, ultimately positive. Vivacious Virgos, closing my eyes. Beautiful colours here. Purple, green and blue and aqua. Okay, purple's from the crown chakra. Spirit coming in and directing your life more. Invite spirit into your life. Okay, it's say I'm willing to be more open to spiritual reality, or to my soul, most importantly. The green, all about expansion and growth, and the blue, your subconscious, and the aqua, the combination between your subconscious and the growth. Okay, the card that comes up is the Seven of Cups. This is about you standing your ground, being assertive, not aggressive. There is a difference, and so asserting your rights but not impinging on other people's rights. Sometimes you just have to put your hand up and say no, enough is enough. Okay, and in the second week of the month, or if you've picked card number 2, November might be one of those times. There's all these cups here that Spirit is giving you, and these cups are full of different energies. So there's an angel here. There's a mask in this one. Oh, sorry, that one. There's a mask, and that could be about you donning a mask. And sometimes it's appropriate to put a mask on and, you play the role of something. So you could be the role of a teacher, or the role of a mother, or the role of a friend. But at a soul level, these are just roles that you play in this life, because in reality you are an infinite immortal being who lives forever. However, so there's different cups here. There's a dragon here, dragon energy, kundalini, okay, giving you, a real boost of vitality and spiritual growth, okay. There's some angel wings here as well. Angels are looking after you when you assert yourself and say no. Card number 3. Card number 3, or the third week of the month. Vivacious Virgos. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? Okay, the cupboard doors are opening up in front of me. Now, I get the words feast or famine, and so it might be that sometimes you have money and you can buy whatever you want, and other times you have no money. And so it swings in your life. Different times of feast or famine. And so one job you could do, one mission, if you choose to accept it, is to try and even out and balance out the flow of money in your life, so it comes steadily right across your life, rather than the feast or famine. Yeah, so sometimes the cups have got too much in them, like you're buying stuff you don't need. The cupboards, not the cups, the cupboards. You're buying stuff you don't need, and you're filling your cupboards up with stuff, and then you have to give it away, or sell it on eBay, or go through all of that. And then other times you want to buy stuff and you can't afford to buy what you want. So it needs balance is called for. The energy that comes out is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is a position of strength as far as your finances go. So strength is coming. However, don't be rash. You see, it's a knight. A knight is a young person who probably spends a little bit too much without thinking. So it's not a time for rash action. It's a time to be very considered in the way you spend your money, okay? And while it's good to keep the economy moving, by spending in one way, you've got to think about yourself too. And so do be cautious with your money, but this is a great card. You're in a position of strength. Money is coming to you. Just don't be impulsive with it. Okay, card number 4, fourth week of the month. Fourth week of the month. Just looking for one. Going with that one there. Closing my eyes. What do I see for vivacious Virgos in November? Okay, I'm still on about the kitchen cupboards. These are kitchen cupboards now. And there's a little glitch, but it's not much. So there's a fix. I see the cupboard opening, but it's sort of getting jammed, or it's not working as smoothly as it could. It's, on those sliders, those smooth, soft, I can't remember what they're called, soft something sliders for opening cupboards and sliding out shelves and stuff like that. There's a little glitch there, but it can be fixed. Okay, so nothing major. You could be considering renovations also in your home. The card that comes out is the Four of Cups. This is a beautiful card. It's great for relationships, and it's great for making things work smoothly. Okay, but it's got quite a spiritual energy to it. She's standing here on a red rose, which does indicate a love relationship. There's also some white roses here in the background, which are about spiritual love. Okay, there's a purity to this love. Spirit is handing you a cup of emotions, and it's likely to be pleasant. Again, this theme of self-confidence, self-love, and accomplishment. Okay, some green for achievement, some black because not everything is known. Okay, but this implies smooth flowing energies around emotions and relationships, and it might be even in particularly to do with relationships that have been going for a fair while, and you know each other quite well. Okay, let's look at the end of the month, or card number 5 for vivacious Virgos. Vivacious Virgos. Going with that card there, closing my eyes. What do I see? I see a rock face, and there's a great crack in the rock. And so this is a belief system, or even in your body where there's a great crack, something that you thought was really solid and firm, and it's opening up. Okay, it's a bit like, if I go into this crack, it's a bit like a cavern in there, or a cave, and it feels a bit magical, like you never know what you might find in there. It could be really good. It could be that you find rewards, precious stones, things that have been hidden for a long time that you forgot about or didn't realise that you actually have. The card that comes up is the Justice card. This is natural law, L-O-R-E. Not so much human law, L-A-W. If you have legal matter, this will help you. She has the owl on her shoulder because she's listening to her intuition, and she's weighing up the evidence in front of her, and she has to make a decision. So this implies that using natural law, you've got a decision coming up in November. But if you listen to your intuition, you will make the right decision. Keep your feet on the ground, be practical, and take action. Karma is sometimes associated with this card, so it could be something karmic that comes back to you, but not necessarily negative. It could end up quite positive. It is a good card, ultimately. Okay, so vivacious Virgos, let me close my eyes and see what I can see for you now. November 2020 for Virgo. I see somebody's feet. I'm looking at the soles of the feet, and especially around the ball of the foot and the toes seems to be the focus. I feel like there's some arthritis. I can see it's now I'm looking at an x-ray. I can see some of the toes are bent, and maybe you need to get them straightened or get some medical attention so that you don't have arthritis in the future, because they're not in good alignment. Okay. Did you wear a lot of really pointy shoes when you were young and perhaps have bent your toes a little bit? I see some coins, some silver coins that says transformation and change. This is fixable. You may have to wear a splint or something on your toes for some considerable time, which will help fix it. It is fixable. You should really do it, because when you're older, you could have issues if you don't do it. So I would definitely seek medical consultation now and advice. They're showing me a blackboard, and it's like a teacher there writing on the blackboard, so somebody can impart some knowledge to you, or perhaps somebody comes into your life like a coach or a mentor, someone you can look up to and really help you understand how things work, how life works. In fact, they're showing me a rainbow now, and that means you've been through a hard time. It's been raining, there could have been tears, but then there's the rainbow. So it's at the end of the difficult time and coming into a new era. Now there's a woman, I can see a woman's legs, and she's wearing high heels and she's stepping out. Okay, so it's like doing business or something to do with finances. So stepping out, like moving forward with your finances in a business-like way, or in a business-like approach. Okay, anything else? They're saying please get your feet fixed. Still going, please get your feet fixed. That's for a specific person. Okay, anything else for vivacious Virgo? I see crystal ball. It's time to look into your future and see what you can see. It's great to listen to me. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate you listening to my videos and watching my videos. That is immensely helpful to me. However, Spirit wants you to be encouraged to do it yourself as well. And they're showing me some birthday, like a birthday cake, and they're saying your birthday there's something major. So the time of Virgo is already passed for 2020, so it could be next year, 2021. There's something major around birthday time. Not only are you leaving an old chapter in your book of life and starting a new chapter, but there is something major that's going down. I see a lot of green around it, which means growth, expansion, and possibly money. Okay, so vivacious Virgos, that's it for today. I hope you found this helpful. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. And don't forget to have a look at my new channel, Truth Reality You. I'll leave the link underneath in the description. But most of all, vivacious Virgos, have a wonderful month, and I shall see you again really soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.